Good morning, everybody. My name is Renee. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon. On this channel, we use tarot and oracle every day to help us figure out our focus and how to get there. Now, as I'm filming this, it is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to everyone here in the United States. I hope you get to spend some time with your dad today. I unfortunately will not. My dad lives in another state, but I've already sent him a card. I'll be reaching out via the telephone to talk to him and spend some time with him that way. But I want you all to know this message is also about our Heavenly Father. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. So today's message is about teamwork. And if you are feeling alone right now, if you're feeling isolated, maybe you don't have a lot of friends and family near you or around you, I want to remind you that you always have your spirit team on your side. Your guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, God, spirit, whatever you refer to your higher power. You're never alone in that regard. And they want to help you create the life that you came here to create. Whatever goals you have in mind, whatever you're working on in your life, you don't have to do it alone. And the teamwork message is very, very strong with these cards. And you'll see that as we get started. So if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I also want to ask that you please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, be a part of our community, and like this channel. That helps the algorithm. Like this video, I'm sorry. It helps the algorithm of my channel. And as I'm saying that, you can't really see this probably, but it's starting to rain here. This is my front porch. So I'm going to look at that as we are having blessings rain down on us right now. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at our tarot cards. We have the Star. This is Aquarius energy. Have faith and have hope today. And when I saw this is a beautiful star card, by the way. But look, don't you see that little bird? Doesn't that just make you feel like the crow is showing up here? It's confirmation to let you know that to look around you. She is sitting in nature. She's by herself, like we were talking about earlier, but she's really not alone. Crow Spirit is with her, helping her. She needs to tap into her faith and her intuition so that she can make that connection with the other side and realize that she really isn't alone in this world. She might be by herself physically with no other human contact, but Crow is there. Your spirit team is there. Have faith and have hope that it's all going to work out. Whatever storm you're walking through today, whatever trials, just know that it can't rain forever and you're going to get through it. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is the give and take card. I want you to invest in yourself, in your relationship with Spirit, and just realize that you can ask Spirit for anything. God is with you. He's with you to help you figure it out. You're not alone. Your ancestors are walking with you. You are the result of 1,000 loves. They don't abandon us just because they go to the other side. They're there to help us. We do need to ask, though, our angels and our guides for their intervention. You know, they're very courteous. We have free will. They don't just force their will on us. They're here to help us. Co-create with Spirit, and remember that you are not alone. Also, remember to give to others. You know, you get what you give. And if you are feeling alone, maybe you have isolated enough that people feel like they can't really reach out to you. Maybe you've put that energy out there. So be aware of that's a possibility. I'm not saying it's fact for everybody, but sometimes, you know, we put these walls up. I'm very guilty of this. I'm a very introverted person. And sometimes we need to remember that we need to open ourselves up to people, and maybe it's us needing to reach out rather than waiting on others to reach out to us. But be there for other people, and don't be afraid to ask other people to be there for you. Okay, we have the Magician reversed, and I really appreciate that it's showing up reversed here because I feel like the card is telling us gently that we don't have to do this by ourselves. Normally the magician is a very strong person. They're confident. They know they have what it takes to accomplish whatever they're setting out to do. But right now we are being reminded that we may not know it all. We may not have all the abilities, but we don't have to because we have this crow here helping us along the way. Where we lack something, Crow can step in and fill in the blanks, and they can help us. So don't be afraid to feel like maybe you don't have it all together. Excuse me. Maybe you don't have all the skills and abilities that you need, but ask for help and it's going to happen. You don't need to make have that make you feel defeated. All right, we have Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Here's another partnership card, guys. This could be romantic love. Maybe one of you is going to meet your soulmate today. Maybe love is going to come into your life. Maybe you're trying to get a business off the ground. Maybe it's time to look at possibly partnering with someone. It's telling you that you're not alone. A marriage will take place. It's reminding you that you have that relationship already in your spiritual team, but you don't have to be there on your own. You have help. Solidify that relationship with your guides, with your spirit team, and know that there is a marriage between you and your soul team that's there to help you. Don't feel so isolated. We have Weeping Willow, family sorrow. This is a sad card, and I'm kind of feeling it with this star as well. Maybe that's why she's sitting there by herself. She's thinking of a loved one that maybe is going through a hard time. Maybe she's the one going through the hard time. Maybe she's missing someone. This energy has been very prevalent in my life in the last couple of years. But someone might be dealing with some family sorrow. And if it's possible for you to maybe reach out, make amends if you can, just let that person know that you're thinking of them, that you miss them, that you love them. Sometimes it's if you're at odds with someone, be the peacemaker, be the one to try to make the first step so that you don't have any regrets down the road. We all mess up in life, we all make mistakes, and if you're someone who made a mistake in a relationship, don't be afraid to say, hey, I screwed up and I'm sorry. Let's work on this. Let's make it right. But this card can be about some family sorrow. Maybe you are experiencing a loss today. Maybe your dad is no longer with you. Sorrow over a loss. That's our third card. I have some sorrow today. My dad he's still in this earthly realm, but he's not with my physical world. He lives 800 miles away from me. And on these Hallmark holidays, they're not my favorite, I have to say. I really despise the Hallmark holidays because for me, they just bring up an energy of sadness. I feel like they a lot of times make us compare, especially in this social media world where we look at all the family get-togethers that people post and all the gifts that, some people are blessed with. And sometimes it can make us stop and look at our own family relationships if they're struggling or if they're, in a bad spot. And it just makes us feel a sense of failure. So try not to let that get to you. Kind of stay away from social media if you're going through that. If you're having some sorrow over a lost loved one, like I said, remember they are with you in spirit. And I know that cannot feel like a great consolation sometimes, but you need to know that they are with you. Talk to them. The more you communicate with people on the other side, the more there's a possibility you'll get a sign that they're around you. And I hope maybe you can start working on that relationship today. Skipper, do you mind? You're messing up the focus. Maybe you can start working on that today and start experiencing more communication from the other side. Just know that they are around you and you are loved and supported. Okay, guys, that's the end of our reading today. It's Sunday, like I said, it's Father's Day. I hope this is the beginning of a beautiful week for you. I hope you have goals and dreams that really come into fruition this week. Take steps every day to make them happen. Know that I'm sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Have a great one. Bye-bye.